Good morning. Welcome back to Tiny Bookshop, where we are plowing through winter at a hopefully kind of breakneck speed. Let's just start by going ahead, buying up all the books. Now, we broke 5,000 bucks, or gold, or whatever the currency is here the last time around. So we're doing pretty good here. We're going to go ahead and get all the books we can, because, we have thousands and thousands of books now. The classics are the only ones that have less than 1,000, and they are still climbing in the inventory. Winter market starts today, so that is what we're doing because we actually have an objectives to do for that one. There, winter market. So I'm not too concerned about the weather. I just need to double check here. We need to sell every book in a full shop at the winter market. Now, the fantasy, classic, and fact are the preferred. Fantasy, classic, and fact. Okay, so let's do maybe 20 facts. And fantasy and classics are going to be the hot items. So maybe 30 of each of those. Oh, let's do the 30 fantasy here. I'm going to toss kids down here. Kids, I feel like kids should be in there. Classic, maybe 30 classics. And then we can toss some a row of drama up on the top. Now, I'm going to be just loading up this huge batch first. Let's see, do some crime, and we also need travel, so maybe crime up here, travel alongside the fact. Okay, everything's been represented here. Maybe toss in another row of drama just for the heck of it. Now, this one is just going to be an initial run to see how much we can pile in there and look at what our total sales are for the day. Oh, but also for selling all of them, I should also, now that I think about it, I should remove something. And you got anything? We might get some more things tomorrow. Check back then. Okay, so Anne's got nothing. Désolé, we are sold out. All right, so still sold out of that one. Ooh, Moira, what's up? Ooh, +1 recommendation and +1 recommendation. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy both of those and support Moira's business because we are just absolute friends like that. She spends so much money at our bookstore. Merry Yuletide and welcome to the winter market, my friend. Okay. 60, 30, 40, 35 books. Okay. 35 for 60 gold's pretty good. Less than 2 gold per book is the average. That's what we're going for. Start up the coffee. Now, right now, I do have the overloaded bookshop with the 130, but I'm going to have to go ahead and take a loss of one day and have like a much smaller inventory if I really want to try and sell the F out. And after that, maybe I can just focus on the actual front bookstore and just run that bookstore for a while with like as much holiday cheery stuff as possible. Oh, here we go. First recommendation of the day. What do we get? Enjoy the classics, and I like the feeling of a heftier book. Okay, a large classic. Okay, there's Helen. Ooh, what's this one? Don Quixote. Okay, Don Quixote, 1,000-page classic. He just said he wanted a classic that was large. So, there we go. Hey, you! So, still not much going on, huh? Oh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but so many times you can see the same path. Yeah, we're hitting the, pretty much the repeat dialogue because we've been in this game for a while. Did you get anything new in? I want something with a romance plot line, and I enjoy literary fiction. However, I easily get nightmares, so no horror. Yeah, she's gonna like fantasy. So something with some romance. Romance, not horror, maybe not the mature reading. Literary fiction. Throne of England. That doesn't sound too romantic. No. Fellowship of the Ring, no. Martian, no. Clash of Kings. Clash of Kings sounds like a mobile game, but no, that's Clash of Clans. What am I thinking? Monsters, Demons, Sacrifice, The Ultimate Destination, The Dark Tower, Witchwood, iRobot, a Dragon Song? Can't Stay in Her Fishing Village. Maybe not. Babel, Kiki. Not necessarily romance. 8 marvelous science fiction short stories about a bunch of sci-fi what-ifs. No. Dark young adult fantasy series about in the Grishaverse. Join the criminally talented Kaz Brecker as he gets together fellow teenage thieves. Not necessarily a romance. Caspian, Artem. Man, I'm getting no romances here, and we're not going to find romances in the kids section. What about up here? Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, red, white, and royal blue. Plenty of swooning moments. Okay, swooning moments is the probably exactly what you're looking for. Romance plotline. I think we're gonna go that one. There we go. Hopefully she doesn't mind that it is described as being a little steamy. This looks spicy. Okay, she doesn't. She doesn't mind. She's into the spicy books. Oh, well, that's probably exactly what I need to distract. Okay. And the less I know, the better. But good for you. Yeah, when I go to actually try and sell out, I'm going to have to make sure I take off the suitcase and maybe cut myself down to just the 50 book shelf. Maybe I can get that way I can still get some sales out of it. Oh, hey, wait, sorry, let me take out my earbuds. Oh, what are you listening to? Oh, nothing. I just use them for noise canceling. Some of the stall owners play pretty loud holiday music, and then there's the crowd. I usually try to avoid the busier hours. Today, I just didn't want to miss your shop. Oh, because I needed a book, of course. Okay, Fern. Calm down, Fern. We get it. You like the bookstore owner. Bye. Frickin' social anxiety butterfly. All right. Everything is... Oh. Get the next coffee going. And Sailor's asking for some. Doesn't take itself too seriously. So, a travel guide that doesn't take itself seriously. Hiking trails in Bookstonbury. Homage to Catalonia. No. Maybe the hiking trails. I mean, that is kind of travel guidey. No. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that one. The hiking trails in Bookstonbury. Hopefully this doesn't take itself too serious. There we go. Local hiking trails. Should be a nice little read for them. What a week. I need a horror book. I usually don't like it gory. All right, horror but not gory. After the funeral. Oh wait. No, that's mystery, not horror. Angels and Demons, maybe? Oh wait, The Outsider. Deal with the nightmare in classic Stephen King fashion. Okay, so Stephen King, but maybe not gory. No. Okay, so it is too graphic. I haven't read that one, so I wasn't entirely familiar. Then again, I haven't read any Stephen King. I have one on my bookshelf, but I haven't actually read one. The most I know about Stephen King is from the Nostalgia Critic reviews of Stephen King movies and miniseries. All right, Fern. Sci-fi, and really enjoyed The Stand. Okay, I know I've got... you know what? Divergent. I know you like Divergent. We'll go ahead and go for that one. He really likes his dystopian stuff. For somebody that would... I would think he would suffer from some major anxiety. That seems like something he would want to avoid. But nah, he's into it. I want gore galore, but not something too obscure. Oh, do I still have that Stephen King? And I do not have that Stephen King. Well, shit. What about we look for mature reading? Dance with Dragons. Maybe Dance with Dragons? But yeah, I think we should stick with something that's labeled as mature reading at least. Monsters, Demons, Sacrifice, or The Dark Tower. Maybe The Gunslinger? Okay, I think that might be where. Unless. Hold on, where's the classics? Romeo, Juliet, Inferno, Richard, Henry, Sense and Sensibility, Moby Dick, Beloved. No, okay. Yeah, I think we are going to try for the Gunslinger. It is mature reading. Oh, sweet! So apparently the Gunslinger is gory. Perfect. Probably a lot of, bullets and bloodshed. 2 more people asking for recommendations. Good. Just getting back into reading. So something light and entertaining. Most stories with a detective. Okay, you like detectives. So short book with detective. I have some classics here. Infernos, no. Short, so light and entertaining. Most stories with a detective. Fans of, okay, so fan of Nancy Drew. Detective, Milk and Honey, poems, Cat's Eye. No, that's gonna be too long. No. Is there anything here that's like shorter? Fantasy Saga? No, that's not so much mystery. Inkheart's too long. Frankenstein's a no. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Okay, so that's short. It's not a mystery though. Oh wait, here we go. 5 on a Treasure Island. I didn't even realize this one. It's a old classic mystery novel for kids. So right alongside Nancy Drew. That's the recommendation. New piece for my collection. Give me one of those good old classics, and won't read anything under 450 pages. All right, long classics, so not under 450. Pretty sure I saw something here. Sense and Sensibility is too short. Oh, Moby Dick is just shy of the page count. Oh, Helen, there we go. 487. Wanted a long one. Remember to pay attention to those descriptions. And after you go for a while, you really kind of get a fine tune on the little details. Oh, wow. We're actually at 105 out of 130 sold. Just dropping by real quick. I'm just getting back into reading, so I'd like something light and entertaining, and also a fan of detectives. Okay, light and entertaining, fan of detectives. I don't have any more detectives, but what about Alice's Adventures in Wonderland? Okay, there we go. An old children's classic that anybody could appreciate. Folklore, please. Myths and legends. Fans of books like The Magic World. All right. Ooh, maybe Witchwood? Oh, wait. 6 of Crows. Maybe this one. Maybe. But Witchwood, Ravaging Plague, Scottish Masterpiece. So some Scottish folklore. There we go. Oh, and that was Harper asking for that. You know what? I'm glad we got something that Harper liked. All right, people are really starting to run out of options. Not Afraid of Tragedy could use a classic piece of literature. Oh, classic tragedy. You know what? There you go. Romeo and Juliet. I don't even have to think about that. And what would you like? Historical setting and a good classic from time to time. Historical setting. Here we go. Sophia T. Bright. Straight up, collection of all of her unfinished works that got lost to time. Oh, wow, I'm actually almost sold out for the day. Something with a political message. Usually try to avoid pretentious books, though. I do have poetry here on beauty. Oh wait, no, that's not poetry. That Emily Dickens was the poetry, and somebody else already picked it up. Struggle with black identity and nature of beauty unfolds. Maybe On Beauty's the way to go for this one. Mother Night. P.S. I still love you. Mother Night. What is this one? World War II. Oh, World War II. Okay, you know what? World War II. If you want something with political messaging, there you go. Straight up, one of the biggest political nightmares of the past century. Let's see. I hate when books just end. Give me a series. You want a series, not those. What do we have down here for the kids? Stormbreaker? Plot may be a little ridiculous, but you probably won't care as you read the feeling first entry. Okay, so this is a series, and that's your only stipulation is you want a series. Inkheart. Is Inkheart part of a series? It doesn't say. So I'm gonna go with the Stormbreaker recommendation. Since it is the first in a series. Oh wow, straight into another one. And you like fantasy. Make me feel, make me think, give me something poetic, and I tend to enjoy the classics. Let's see, something to think and classic. Um, hmm. Cat's Eye. Not so much classic. Yeah, those are very recent. 2000, 1985. The oldest book I have seems to be, 1950 actually? And it's Ray Bradbury. Okay, it might not be poetic, but Ray Bradbury. Oh, okay. They really wanted the poetry, but if they wanted a thinker that from a renowned author, Ray Bradbury would have been right up there. 4 books left. All right. Coming of age book and the odd romance plot. I only have a few of these left. Coming of age. What happens when they escape the page? Beginning of a fantastical, dangerous adventure in the world of a book for all ages. Kiki's delivery service, I think. Yeah, Kiki's should fit this. Three books. Oh no, they really wanted drama, and I was out of drama. Damn. 3 books shy of selling out the total 130. I had almost cleared the entire thing on the first day with a max inventory. You know what? We'll give this another go tomorrow, and I'm gonna do the 50 bookshelf tomorrow.